As Gautama Buddha once wisely shared, control your anger because your anger is your enemy. This profound wisdom reminds us of the destructive nature of anger. Have you ever felt the sting of anger and wondered how to let go and find peace? Imagine a life where each moment of anger becomes a stepping stone to deeper understanding and peace. Today, we invite you to reclaim your inner peace and turn defeat into personal triumph. Join us as we explore 7 powerful Buddhist lessons that will help you master your emotions and ensure that your spirit remains unvanquished. 1. Recognize your anger triggers and learn to control them. To manage your anger effectively, start by identifying what specifically triggers it. Are there specific situations, comments, or behaviors from others that make you feel angry? Once you recognize these triggers, you can start developing strategies to handle them better. For example, if you find that being interrupted makes you angry, plan a polite but firm way to express your need to finish speaking. Or, if traffic jams set you off, try listening to calming music or an audiobook to keep your mind occupied and relaxed. By anticipating and preparing for these triggers, you can maintain your composure even when faced with frustrating situations. Quote from Buddha, "An angry man is angry with himself when he returns to reason." This teaches us that reflecting on our anger often leads to regret. Therefore, understanding and preparing for what makes us angry can help us avoid reactions we might later regret. 2. Heal rather than punish. The Buddha taught that holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. Ultimately, you are the one who gets burned. This vivid metaphor underscores the self-destructive nature of anger. When we react with anger towards others, it often ends up harming us more than it affects them. Instead of letting anger dictate our actions, Buddhism encourages us to seek healing. This means focusing on mending and strengthening ourselves as well as repairing and enriching our relationships with others. By choosing to heal rather than punish, we not only alleviate our own suffering but also create a more compassionate and understanding environment around us. 3. Just wait. The Buddha emphasized the virtue of patience, teaching that a jug fills drop by drop. This lesson in patience is particularly relevant when it comes to managing anger. Often our first impulse when we feel angry is to react immediately, but this quick response can lead to decisions or actions we might later regret. By simply waiting, taking a moment to breathe, reflect, or even walk away from a heated situation, we give ourselves the opportunity to cool down and approach the issue with a calmer, clearer mind. This pause not only prevents immediate regret but can also transform a potentially volatile situation into a manageable one, allowing for more thoughtful and constructive responses. 4. Choose your friends wisely. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our thoughts and emotions. In Buddhism, the idea is to choose friends who embody the qualities we aspire to develop, such as kindness, patience, and understanding. If you find yourself frequently upset or angered by the actions of those around you, it may be a sign to reevaluate your social circle. Opt for friends who uplift you and encourage positive habits, which can lead to a more peaceful state of mind. Remember, it's not about having a large number of friends, but about having meaningful relationships that nurture your spiritual growth and emotional well-being. Additionally, consider the influence your friends have on your behavior. Do they lead you towards actions that you're proud of, or do they pull you into situations that leave you with regret? Friends should be allies in your journey towards betterment, not anchors dragging you down. Seek out those who not only provide companionship but also challenge you to grow and evolve. When choosing friends, think about their values and how closely they align with your own. True friends will respect and support your life's goals, not undermine them. Lastly, always strive to reciprocate the positivity and support you seek, creating a cycle of mutual growth and respect within your friendships. Buddha said, "Associate with the noble ones and your life will be complete." This advice highlights the importance of companionship that enriches your life and supports your journey towards enlightenment and inner peace. 5. Don't seek reasons to be angry. The Buddha wisely noted hatred does not cease by hatred but only by love. This is the eternal rule. This profound teaching encourages us to shift our focus from seeking faults to finding forgiveness and understanding in our interactions. In our daily lives, it can be tempting to focus on the negative aspects of situations or the flaws in others, which can lead us down a path of constant irritation and anger. Instead, Buddhism teaches us to cultivate a mindset of looking for the good in people and circumstances. This approach doesn't mean ignoring wrongdoing or accepting poor treatment, but rather choosing not to dwell on these aspects to the detriment of our peace of mind. By consciously avoiding the search for reasons to be angry, we encourage a more positive and forgiving atmosphere, not only within ourselves but also in our relationships with others. This practice involves recognizing that everyone, including ourselves, is doing the best they can with the knowledge and resources available to them at the time. When we adopt this mindset, we reduce the frequency and intensity of our anger and increase our capacity for empathy and compassion. This transformation not only enhances our personal well-being but also strengthens our connections with others, fostering an environment where understanding and peace can thrive. By not seeking reasons to be angry, we open ourselves up to a broader perspective of life where challenges are seen as opportunities for growth and personal evolution. This shift in viewpoint allows us to approach life with a sense of curiosity rather than hostility, embracing each moment as it comes with grace and acceptance. Additionally, this lesson teaches us the power of proactive positivity. Actively seeking to find joy, beauty, and goodness around us, even in small measures, can drastically reduce feelings of anger and frustration. Embracing this approach involves cultivating daily habits that reinforce positive thinking and gratitude. For instance, maintaining a gratitude journal, practicing daily affirmations focused on love and peace, or simply spending a few moments each day in quiet reflection on the things that went well can significantly shift our emotional landscape. This daily commitment to seeking the positive helps build a resilient mindset that is less reactive to negativity and more focused on constructive and harmonious living. In embracing this teaching, we also learn to forgive ourselves for past reactions driven by anger. Self-forgiveness is a crucial step in healing and moving forward without the burden of old resentments or regrets. It allows us to break the cycle of anger and transform our future interactions with a clear, compassionate heart. As we practice these principles, we not only find that we are less triggered by the actions of others, but we also become agents of peace and positivity in our community, inspiring others through our example. By choosing not to seek reasons to be angry, we take significant strides toward living a life characterized by deeper peace, greater joy, and meaningful connections. It's a transformative journey that begins with a simple choice to see the world through the lens of compassion and understanding. 6. Recognize that anger is destructive. Buddha's profound insight to be angry is to let others' mistakes punish yourself vividly illustrates the self-harming nature of anger. This powerful emotion acts much like a fire that, while intended to reach outward, most often consumes the one who holds it. Understanding the extensive destructive impact of anger is crucial for those seeking serenity, harmonious relationships, and robust health. The effects of unchecked anger extend far beyond momentary upset. Internally, it disrupts our peace of mind, leading to a clouded consciousness that overshadows our wisdom and compassionate nature. This mental turmoil can precipitate regrettable reactions and decisions, potentially causing irreversible changes in our relationships, erosion of trust and intimacy, and creation of lasting divisions that diminish the quality of our connections with others. Physically, anger has been linked to a myriad of health problems, including heightened anxiety, depressive states, increased blood pressure, and chronic conditions such as heart disease. In our professional lives, a single instance of uncontrolled anger can tarnish one's reputation, disrupt team dynamics, and obstruct career advancement. The volatility associated with anger not only impairs cognitive functions, reducing clarity and problem-solving abilities, but also jeopardizes our objectivity and professionalism. To mitigate these harmful impacts, Buddhism advocates for mindfulness and meditation. Observing our emotions without immediate reaction allows us to respond from a place of calm and understanding rather than impulse. Practices such as deep breathing, focused meditation, and loving-kindness meditations are not just techniques for relaxation, they are transformative practices that rewire how we interact with our emotions, particularly anger. Embracing the lessons of anger leads to a life philosophy that deeply values tranquility, wisdom, and compassion. Every instance of anger provides a unique opportunity for self-awareness and growth, prompting us to lead more mindful and harmonious lives. In addition to personal growth, recognizing the destructiveness of anger motivates societal change. By fostering a culture that understands and manages anger constructively, we contribute to a more peaceful and empathetic world. Educational initiatives that teach emotional intelligence in schools, workplaces, and communities can have a far-reaching impact, promoting a society where compassion and understanding prevail over conflict and resentment. The integration of community support systems, such as peer groups, counseling services, and workshops on emotional management, can further enhance our ability to deal with anger effectively. These resources provide practical tools and a support network that can be crucial during challenging times. The teachings of Buddhism also emphasize the importance of regular self-reflection. By consistently examining our thoughts and behaviors, we can identify patterns that lead to anger and actively work to change them. This ongoing introspection is vital for personal evolution and maintaining emotional balance. The path to overcoming the destructiveness of anger involves a comprehensive approach that includes personal practices, supportive relationships, and societal contributions. It's about building a life and a world where understanding and peace are at the forefront. 7. Use art and music to calm the mind. Buddha's teaching, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete, highlights the importance of self-care, especially in managing emotions like anger. One of the most profound ways to practice self-care and alleviate anger is through engagement with art and music. These forms of creative expression offer powerful avenues for calming the mind and healing the emotions. Art and music are not merely hobbies, they are therapeutic tools that have been used for centuries to soothe the human spirit. Engaging in painting, drawing, or crafting allows individuals to express emotions non-verbally, channeling them into visible manifestations that can be reflected upon and understood. This process provides a release and a form of meditation, encouraging mindfulness as one becomes fully immersed in the creative act. Similarly, music has a unique ability to resonate with our deepest feelings, providing comfort and a sense of connection. Listening to soothing music can significantly lower stress levels, reduce heart rate, and decrease levels of cortisol, a hormone linked to stress. Moreover, playing a musical instrument can be equally therapeutic as it requires focused attention and deep engagement, drawing the mind away from anger-triggering thoughts. Furthermore, the practice of creating or experiencing art and music can elevate our mood, offering a sense of accomplishment and joy. These activities stimulate the brain's production of endorphins, the chemicals responsible for feelings of happiness and well-being. By integrating art and music into our daily routines, we cultivate an environment where anger finds it harder to thrive. Beyond individual benefits, art and music also have the power to bring communities together, fostering a shared sense of harmony and understanding. Community art projects and musical gatherings can act as platforms for dialogue and connection, reducing feelings of isolation or misunderstanding that often contribute to anger. Incorporating these practices into our lives doesn't require expert skills or talents. Simple activities like doodling, crafting, singing, or listening to various types of music can make a significant difference in our emotional landscape. Regular engagement with these creative outlets can transform our approach to handling anger, turning moments of potential conflict into opportunities for artistic expression and personal growth. Moreover, the benefits of art and music extend to cognitive functions. They enhance our memory, improve concentration, and foster a greater capacity for empathy. Understanding and relating to the emotions conveyed through art and music can enrich our emotional vocabulary, helping us articulate feelings that might otherwise manifest as anger. Educational systems and workplaces can benefit greatly from integrating art and music into their environments. Studies have shown that such integration can reduce stress and improve productivity and creativity among students and employees. These settings provide fertile ground for innovative programs that harness the calming and healing powers of art and music, promoting overall mental health and emotional well-being. Additionally, in a therapeutic context, art and music therapies have been recognized for their efficacy in treating various psychological disorders, including those related to anger management. These therapies provide safe spaces for individuals to explore and understand their anger, develop healthier coping mechanisms, and restore their emotional equilibrium. By embracing the calming influence of art and music, we follow a path laid out by countless generations before us. This path not only enriches our personal lives but also enhances our interactions with others, cultivating a more compassionate and understanding society. As we allow art and music to touch our hearts, we learn that managing anger is not just about suppression, it's about transformation. It's about channeling our most intense emotions into something beautiful, something that elevates rather than destroys. This lesson encourages us to see art and music not just as forms of entertainment, but as essential tools for emotional health and personal transformation. The next time you feel anger rising within you, reach for a paintbrush, a musical instrument, or your favorite playlist. Let creativity lead the way to a calmer mind and a more peaceful life. Embodying the compassionate spirit of Buddhist teachings, controlling anger is about transforming it with mindfulness and wisdom. These 7 lessons, accompanied by the profound teachings of Buddha, offer pathways to peace and understanding. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights. Until next time, stay mindful and peaceful.